I want you to know that it's never too late to start taking care of yourself. Hi there, Soulful Mama. Welcome to the Soul Care Mom podcast. I'm Catherine Wilde of soulcaremom.com. I'm a mom of 3 amazing kids, a soul care mom coach, and a yoga and meditation teacher. I've helped hundreds of women, and I'm here to help you feel calm and find your unshakable confidence as a mom. If you're ready to stop living in survival mode and you're ready to drop the mom guilt and overwhelm, this podcast is for you. Think of this as a lunch date with a girlfriend. Grab a cup of tea and get cozy. It's time to get honest and vulnerable and shift the traditional mindset around motherhood. Be sure to subscribe to be the first to know when new episodes are released. Get ready to grow and feel empowered as a mom. I'm here for you, Mama. Let's get started. Hi, love. I want to share a little story with you. We were invited to go to a destination wedding for a dear friend, and it was gorgeous. The setting was beautiful. The people were beautiful. It was just this lovely time to get to spend with friends and loved ones. And sometimes when we're on vacation, we can get lost in it, right? There's so many fun things to do. Our routines are thrown off. And here we were in this beautiful tropical setting, alternating between going to the beach and playing at the pool and eating delicious food. And around the 3rd day, my husband started seeming a little off. You'd ask him a question and he was just kind of out of it. And by the end of the day, he was just done. He was cooked. And as much as, we had been reminding our kids to make sure we're drinking water, he hadn't been drinking water and hadn't been taking very many breaks. And even though the temperature there was actually really enjoyable compared to where we are in Texas, it was still hot. When the sun was shining down on us, it was hot. We were out all day, every day, doing really fun things. And he had gone too long without caring for his needs, and it had caught up to him. And so he had to rest. So that night, the next morning, most of the day, the next day, he was in bed. Okay, love, let's take a little break and hear from a soul care mom.
I'm Tina. I have something really cool to share with you. I've recently had the privilege of being mentored by soul care coach Catherine Wilde of soulcaremom.com. Catherine is a coach and a mom just like you and me, and she helps other moms work through survival mode and mom guilt, and she helps us figure out how to embrace the joys of motherhood. Being a mom is such a beautiful experience, but it can be overwhelming and stressful and exhausting sometimes. Before working with Catherine, I was easily burned out and I was really hard on myself. This program has been so educational and eye-opening for me. After working with Catherine, I feel seen and heard and more self-aware than ever. It's easier for me to be more accepting and less critical of myself and actually lean in and listen. This program has helped me be more loving and more present and show up better for myself and for the other people in my life. If you're looking for someone to show up and hold space for you and inspire you to hold space for yourself, I highly recommend Catherine. You won't be disappointed.
I just love hearing from soul care moms. Do you have an insight, an aha, a transformation that you've had from being in the soul care mom world? Be sure to reach out to me. Email me, message me in the Soul Care Mom Village or on social media at Soul Care Mom, and let me know how being in the Soul Care Mom world has helped you to be the mom you want to be, to show up in the way that you want to show up and live your best life. I can't wait to hear from you. And eventually he started to feel better. He was starting to drink water. We had brought some electrolyte salt with us as well. Took a minute for him to get back to where he was able to get up and enjoy himself. And this was such a great reminder to me because so often, and I've been there too, where I have neglected paying attention to what was important until it was too late. I found myself with headaches before from, forgetting to drink enough water, or finding myself feeling sick or tired or whatever it is because I was neglecting myself in some way. And so this was just such a great reminder to make sure we're paying attention to what's important. Because so often we put things off. We neglect to take care of ourselves. We don't see its importance. We don't value its importance, even if we know it's important. We don't prioritize it until we're sick, right? Or until we have a panic attack, or until we get a life-threatening diagnosis. So I invite you to pause today and tune in. Tune into what's important to you and begin to prioritize yourself. Because you can do that now, right? We don't have to wait until we're sick to start taking care of ourselves. We can start taking care of ourselves now. We can start loving ourselves now. And if you've never done that before, if this is a new concept to you, that is totally okay. That's where we all start, right? Not all of us had role models when we were growing up showing us how to take care of ourselves, how to speak kindly to ourselves, right? How to love ourselves. So wherever you are, it's totally okay. And that's why we're here together today, right? That's why you're listening to this, because you're ready. You want to start taking care of yourself. You know that there is something vital that is missing from your life, and you're ready to tune into it. And so I'm so excited you're here. Thank you for pressing play. Thank you for being a part of the Soul Care Mom world. And I'm going to share with you some ways that you can start to take care of yourself so that you aren't left in this state of exhaustion and burnout, right? So many of us are living in survival mode, and that's a really hard place to be all of the time. And I don't know if you can hear, but my dog is sleeping in the background, so you might hear her breathing. And that's a really great way to start with self-care too, is right, spending time with your pets, spending time with nature, whether it's outside or taking care of your plants or in your garden or listening to the birds or watching the sunrise, right? These beautiful, simple things that you can do to incorporate this element of slow and connection into your day are so, so powerful. But one thing that I invite you to do today is to slow down enough to tune into your values. Tune into what's important in this season of life for you. What is it that you need? What is it that you value in your life, in your relationships, so that when you are moving through your day, how can you begin to prioritize these things? Because nobody else can do that for you, right? Unless you have a house manager and a chauffeur and a cook and a maid, right? Like, unless you have all of these people doing a lot of life for you, and even then, even when you have so much support around you, you still have to be clear on what it is that you want so that you can communicate that to them, right? So as children, our parents helped us a lot with this, right? So, while we were on vacation, reminding my kids to, oh, hey, let's take a little break and put some sunscreen on, or hey, let's take a little break and have some water or a snack, helping to remind them to pause and take care of themselves, and providing that for them is part of what I'm doing in this season, right? Part of my job in this season, and I'm so happy to do that. And I want to encourage them to also begin to pay attention to what it is we're doing. Pay attention to their body and what it needs. Pay attention to how they're feeling, right? Pay attention to how they feel when they take rest for themselves versus how they feel when they don't take time to slow down and rest during the day. Notice how they feel when they, drink water and stay hydrated versus when they don't. And when they can start to tune into that, they'll be able to take those skills, take that awareness into their lives, into their future. And so many of us have lost touch with what it is we need, what it is that's important to us. We're often going off of what we feel we should do, what we're told we should do. And it's time to turn down, that dial, turn down the noise of the outside world so you can hear the whispers of your heart, so that you can hear what it is you want in this life, how it is you want to feel, how it is you want to show up. Do you feel overwhelmed and anxious? Do you wish you could stop losing your temper with your kids and just have more fun as a mom? Do you crave finding more time to do the things you love without feeling guilty? I get it, Mama. I've been there. That's why I created the Vibrant Mom Life membership. Imagine what life would look like if you could finally get out of survival mode, consistently find time for yourself, and be the calm, present mom you've always wanted to be. This membership will help you step out of anxiety and overwhelm and help you find time for yourself without the guilt. Inside Vibrant Mom Life, you'll find monthly themes that will help you shift your mindset, get out of survival mode, and find time for the things you love, all while being the mom you want to be. Plus, you'll find guided meditations and yoga practices that will help you effortlessly infuse your days with self-care. And I know that some days are harder than others, so you'll even find a library of short and sweet guided affirmations, so you can simply press play and reconnect with your inner calm in just minutes. Join Vibrant Mom Life today by going to soulcaremom.com/membership so you can stop running on empty and truly enjoy mom life. I can't wait to welcome you inside, Mama. Because life really is short, right? Life really is this blip in the cosmos. Being in these bodies in this life really is a short period of time. But the beautiful thing is, you don't have to live by default anymore. You can slow down. You can choose how you want to show up. You can choose what's important to you and what you put your energy into and what you focus on and what you prioritize. So start by getting clear on your values. And if all of this sounds amazing and you still have limiting beliefs around feeling weak or feeling selfish or feeling like you're too busy to find time for yourself, then reach out to me, because there are layers that sometimes have to be worked on, layers that have to be uncovered for us to be able to get to the place where we lovingly put ourselves first, where we lovingly create healthy boundaries so that we can really reach our dreams, make the vision for our life ours, right? If we are living in this burnout mode and, it feels like we're kind of on this hamster wheel, right? Day in and day out, here's the things I have to do. Here's all of the list of my to-dos. Here's how I should act and show up. Here's what other people expect of me. Here. That's exhausting. But we won't create a shift in that unless we take our foot off the gas a little bit, unless we slow down enough to start to notice what it is that lights us up, to start to notice what it is that makes us feel good. What are my needs? And how can I begin to show myself love and care? Because love, you are the only one that can do that. Before we wrap up, I'd like to ask a quick favor. This is an independent podcast. It's produced, recorded, and marketed by me, so I would love your help. Please share this podcast with your friends. Post about it on social media. Tell your girlfriends over lunch. Share about it with the moms at the park or at your next PTA meeting or homeschool co-op meetup. And please take a moment to subscribe and to leave a 5-star review wherever you're listening. It will help more moms find and benefit from this work, and it will make my heart so happy. You are the only one that can really know what it is that you need and what it is that lights you up. And you are the only one that can begin to give yourself that, can begin to ask for what you need. Maybe it's some sort of support that you need. Maybe you need somebody to help watch the kids so that you can have a break. Maybe it is that, maybe it is that your husband can stop on the way home from work to pick up some groceries so that you're not having to get everybody ready, run out, get that, and you can have that extra time to really just slow down and be at home. Whatever it is, it takes intention. It takes slowing down to begin to be able to identify your needs. Let me know what came up for you. I would love to hear your ahas and the shifts that you're ready to create, the values that you've identified, that you're ready to start prioritizing, you're ready to start focusing on so that you can create this beautiful life for yourself. And if you want more support, if you're ready to really shift your life in a big way so that you can feel more at ease on your motherhood journey, you can find joy and playfulness and confidence and all of these things that you have been looking for. If you're ready for the support that will help you to discover the truth of who you are, reconnect with yourself, and live this incredible and vibrant life, please join us inside Vibrant Mom Life. That is the place to be, to find ease, to relax into motherhood and be a calm and happy mom. Be sure to head over to soulcaremom.com/vibrant to join us in there. And if you have any questions, reach out. I would love to hear from you. I always love hearing your ahas. I want to know your questions, what it is you're struggling with. And maybe I'll address it in a future episode. And I want to leave you with this reminder. You are right where you need to be. You are more than enough. And you are so loved. Hi, love. This is just a reminder that Soul Care Mom offers information that's shared with love and intended for educational and inspirational purposes only. You should not rely on this information as a substitute for medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. If you have any concerns or questions about your health, you should always consult with a trusted healthcare provider. Thank you for being here, and know that I am sending you so much love. Thanks for joining me, Mama. I'm over here smiling from ear to ear and giving you a big virtual hug. I love spending this time with you. You are amazing for showing up and carving out this space to nourish your soul. If you are loving the Soul Care Mom podcast, be sure to subscribe and leave a review. And if you are ready to start your mornings feeling calm and energized, get the Kickstart Your Calm Morning Guide, a self-care morning ritual for moms, as a free gift when you join the Soul Care Mom community. Head over to soulcaremom.com/kickstart and enter your email address to get your free gift and start feeling like a calm mom today. Sending you so much love, Mama.